We did it. We made our playoffs in the very first season of the MDA, for our first doubles draft league on the channel in a very long while. And I can't lie, this matchup that we're getting against my good pal Cherry is not going to be that great. You guys might remember in week 3, Cherry was probably one of our most dominant wins all season, but without the likes of Rillaboom and Gholdengo, this matchup will be significantly more uphill. If you guys enjoy the MDA content and want to see more doubles draft league in the future, leave a like in the video and subscribe for more. And with that said, let's get down into why this matchup is going to be so terrifying this time. So one of the first issues that we do end up missing is unfortunately the lack of both Rillaboom and Gholdengo, which matched up very well into Cherry's team. Last time we ended up bringing a Choice Specs Gholdengo, which was great for Pokemon like Chi-Yu and Annihilate, especially since Chi-Yu could not Tera, and with Tera Water, we were a pretty big nuisance for Cherry. However, without that or Annihilate to regain position if we get Trick Room up as a still very strong priority option against both Trick Room and Tailwind, we are a little bit on the back foot this time. Though I do want to start off with the team with our Iron Hands, which was actually the third member of this trio who did so well to Cherry's team, yet I didn't even need to let it touch the field last time. With Wild Charge, Drain Punch, Detect, and Sword Dance, we're running the same set as last time with a Power Anklet to try and underpace Pokemon like Hatterene, with enough Spadef investment to try and take hits better from most of the special offense, and the remaining 96 to just ensure KOs at +2 against everything possible here. Moving on, we do have Annette, who is going to return with yet again the same set as last time, with a couple different move changes. I did bring the same boost energy concept with Tailwind to ensure that I could just deal more damage to Cherry's team, but I figured a moveset with Focus Blast, Dark Pulse, and Taunt for the other 3 options would be slightly better than the choices I made last time. Overall, still going to be a really fast option to try and at least keep up with Cherry's team in case if Tailwind does go up, and ensure that we don't fall behind Tornadus necessarily. Speaking of Pokemon from the last game, we did end up going with another Glaceon, with another Spadef spread to try and help take hits better from Pokemon like Hatterene and Tornadus, with a moveset of Helping Hand, Haze, Freeze Dry, and Protect. The Helping Hand should be great to just ensure we're going to deal more damage, meanwhile Haze and Freeze Dry will be great options to just take care of Cherry's Pokemon very comfortably, and Protect is just great for scouting. Now in terms of the Pokemon we did bring that are different, I do actually feel very confident in our Tinglu, and you guys might be looking at this moveset wondering, why are you bringing Spikes to a doubles game? And the answer is pretty simple. I figured with Whirlwind this is a great deterrent to Annihilate to stop it from potentially setting up, and while whenever we do land attacks on Annihilate it will end up boosting Rage Fist, with a Tera normal spread I don't actually need to worry about this move. Despite having a new super effectiveness to Drain Punch, I already have that on Tinglu anyway, so it wasn't really a big deal. And with Whirlwind I can try and make Cherry's Annihilate take damage through spikes instead of through things like Ruination or Stomping Tantrum, though these are still options if I can ensure a KO here. With the Fizdef we should be able to take on Annihilate even if it does boost up comfortably, with the remaining EVs going into our special defense here. Next up we do have Sinistcha with a Cassib Berry to help take hits better from Rage Fist to Annihilate, with a Nasty Plot, Machagacha, Hex, and Protect spread. This spread overall should be able to ensure the KO and Annihilate if we can get a status off, which I feel confident we can, but even if we can't, we should still deal significant damage, enabling us to hopefully proc something like a Citrus Berry here. The rest of our spread is going to be able to try and creep any sort of really slow Pokemon, specifically anything that would be creeping something like an Iron Hands, so I figured I might as well use this to my advantage here, since Annihilate, technically speaking, if it doesn't invest, would be slower than this. Finally, we're going to be going on to our Heatran with the Citrus Berry Tera Fairy set. Tera Fairy is great against most of these Pokemon because it can deal significant damage, and with Cherry only having resistance through Copper, Jaw, and Tera, I felt like this could be a serious option for just dealing strong damage. Burning Jealousy will be a great way to deal damage as well, since anytime that Cherry does stat boost, it's a guaranteed burn, so even if Annihilate is going for a bulk up spread, I could still combat this, and then Power Gem will be great for the likes of Chi-Yu, Rotom Heat, and Tornadus all together, which is something I can't really comfortably do without Power Gem. The Rhino's going to be on screen in case you guys want to try it, and the team will be in the description below, and with that said, let's get into the battle. And we're here with our semifinals game for the MDA. I do need to really quickly get Cherry's Tera types, because I don't actually know what Cherry's Tera types are. That will very much impact our Pokemon that we do end up going with. Regardless though, it looks like the same ones as last time Pokemon wise at the very least, which is good. Annihilate, I do forget actually if that Rotom Frost came last time or not. I feel like that might have been a Copper Jaw, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even look back at the matchup a lot for like what Cherry brought when I ended up prepping. I just looked back at the stats and I just know the other 5 came in at least still. Oh, you know what? No, Gastrodon came this time. Gastrodon's a huge shift, actually. Fire Annihilate and Ground Torn. Okay. I'm actually fine with Fire Annihilate. That's actually really good for us. Okay, so in terms of my lead here, I'm going to lead off with Tinglu. And I'm going to lead off with, Juggy. Juggy Lou. I think Juggy Lou is good here, actually. Yeah. We'll bring Heatran in the back. And then I'm going to bring Brian Hands, or Monika. We're going to bring Monika. I feel confident in this. I'm gonna be honest. This is a rough fucking matchup. This is a very rough matchup. You know what? Gastrodon did come last time. Because I remember being very concerned that Gastrodon came. So actually, yeah. So it's literally the same 5 came that ended up actually touching the field. There. Now at least my audio is playing through. Because I just realized it was not playing through. Gastrodon Rotom. Okay. Game 1 lead. Game 1 lead. Okay. Perfectly fine, actually. With this lead, I mean, again, there's no reason that Cherry should be expecting Spikes turn 1. Though, I don't know if this is the game I click it. I'm going to be honest. I think I'd definitely go for Tera Normal here. I go for Ruination into the Gastrodon immediately. Then I go for a Taunt, I think, right into Gastrodon. Because they would need to dual target Jugulis, I'm going to assume, to actually kill me. We also do creep them, which is good. Let's see. Okay. This should be fine. Ting, so Iron Jugulis. Iron Jugulis versus Rotom Gastrodon. We're going to taunt the Gastrodon. This is mostly to avoid like a lot of the random status shit that Gastrodon gets because it could be kind of a dangerous spawn in this game. They're going to be Trick. Trick is fine. I'm locked into Ruination at least. So at least I can't give them free hazards. They're also Trick and Choice Scarf. That's very good information actually because this reveals an item. Alright. So we have a lot of information already. And they did not target with Q attacks, so they're not going to do shit. They did freeze my Jugulis. Are you fucking kidding me? At least it was the Jugulis and not the Tinglu. Because the Jugulis of all things is at least kind of a fodder Pokemon here. We're gonna just Dark Pulse in that spot. I'll let the Jugulis go down. Because I need the free field positioning, frankly. This is a really good turn 1 for Cherry, I can't lie. But I'll have to make it work. I just have to make it work, I'll be honest. I think there's a good chance that we could just get open up the Discharge right here because I did burn my Tera early on. I still think that's a fine call to make, in all honesty. And with this combination of Mons, I'm kind of okay. Oh, thank God, we thought out. Alright, that's perfectly fine. Gastrodon takes a Dark Pulse. It should die to the next one at least. And then we're going to take a Thunderbolt. So no Discharge at least, that's huge. Alright, so that's perfectly fine. We can kill with the next Dark Pulse into Gastrodon, frankly. They have Earth Power as well. Alright, so we're getting good reveals, at least on moveset. We're going to Ruination into Rotom here. And then we're going to go for Dark Pulse into Gastrodon. Because at least then we can kill the Gastrodon before it pulls off any shenanigans, so like Recover or Yawn and shit like that. If my opponent switches, that's fine. Really, there's not going to be a great switch into Iron Jugulis, so we'll take that. Juggy goes hard. Juggy goes so hard to this team, actually, with this lead combination, because there's not a backline that super well handles it. The best one will be Tornju, or like Hatterene and Ape. But I don't think those are backlines that come to this match. Annihilate comes in. Okay, see, that is a perfectly fine backline here. Because this Dark Pulse should deal substantial damage. I mean, that's... Okay, that's not great damage, to be fair. But we know it's Tera Fire, so I'm kind of okay with that. Thunderbolt Parrot, that's whatever. Alright. Ruination goes off, and we miss. Great. Great. We love that. Alright. So Ape has already revealed item it is left over, so that's perfectly fine. So Ape was the back line, at least, here. We're gonna go for Ruination into the Annihilate pair. And I'm gonna go for a Taunt this turn. The goal is just gonna be to try and stop Annihilate from doing shit. I understand that it can, to be fair, it's gonna Tera. Ape is gonna Tera. That's perfectly fine. Game 1, Tera. Do we see the Tera Fire Ape? That is perfectly fine. I don't mind Tera Fire Ape a lot, in all honesty. Because frankly, I think it's a little bit easier to kill with my back. We're gonna Taunt it, at least stop any sort of bulk up if my opponent wants to go for like a bulk up here. And meanwhile, I can also just go for really strong attacks with my partner spots, so I'm kind of okay with this. They're gonna Thunderbolt, and they're gonna take out my Jugulis, that's fine. Perfectly fine with that. Jugulis goes down. Rotom does pick off that kill, but it's not Scarfed anymore, so I don't need to deal with this. They're gonna go for Drain Punch. Tinglu does still survive. And then we're gonna get a really strong Ruination off into that as well, which is huge. Because that should bring it down to half. Oh, you're fucking with me? Alright, that's where we start to potentially lose this game. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. Yeah, shit. Okay. This is not a good position to be in. I need to go for a Sword Stance here. Thankfully, we've only boosted Rage Fist one turn. So this is kind of a manageable position. Barring like a Wisp Rotom, I should still be fine. I won't. Okay, Whisper them. Alright, well, at least I set up a Swords Dance, so I'm not just boosting hands for no fucking reason. I'm just hoping that I can get a Ruination off, because a Ruination will be very important to this. They're gonna go for Rage Fist, that's fine. It's well within their right. Doesn't do shit, thankfully. And I can Drain Punch 8, at least for some health back. Okay. So, I can go for another Ruination plus Drain Punch here, and that should work. Thankfully, the Tinglu is still outpacing my Iron Hands, so that means the Ruination will go off before the Drain Punch, which is huge. And if they Drain Punch my Lu, that's fine. If they Drain Punch my hands, that's also fine. Okay. We're gonna go for Ruination. We're gonna go for Drain Punch here. We're just gonna claim our KOs. We're gonna claim our KO. Because if I can kill the Ape, I think it's still winnable with Heatran in the back, frankly. Because Gastron is so weak at this point, it shouldn't matter. If they switch out into Gastron right now, good play. But Ape is such a threat, I do need to respect it. I kind of want to at least hopefully reveal that last Mon, though. I think revealing that last Mon is going to be very important to our game. I also need to do a better job at respecting Rotom in game number 2. Okay, they're going to go for Thunderbolt, that's fine. It is what it is. We can at least figure out the speed tier on Ape, though, which is really huge. Ape speed tier will be huge. They're going to Drain Punch. Okay, perfect. So they're not going for Rage Fist. They're going for Recovery instead, which is still not a huge deal. Recovery on Ape is fine. I can make this work. Drain Punch will go off. That's not bad damage, actually. Okay. This should be in range of my Heatran, actually. It's leftovers 8. That's perfectly fine. They do Tera Fire. Power Gem should be enough at this point to take it out. I feel very confident in Power Gem taking out. Taunt shook off, that's fine. Right. So they're 3 Rage Fist boosted. No matter what attack they go for, actually, they shouldn't be able to kill us, which is good. At least not my Annihilate, not my thing. I'm gonna Drain Punch the Rotom and I'm gonna Power Gem the Annihilate. I think that's a gamble that I'm willing to take here. Because there's a chance that Ape does just go for Protect here, which I'm not gonna let it just do very easily. Just because I'm assuming they're gonna kill for Earth Power and think that that could probably kill. Oh, okay, so they're gonna let me they're gonna Thunderbolt, that's fine. They still shouldn't kill. They para, okay, that might be bad. They're gonna Drain Punch into Heatran, that's fine, they don't kill. They're gonna recover enough to take the hit with Power Gem. They don't kill. We can take out the Rotom at least, which is kind of threatening Mon. And also we can get them in range to where I could maybe pick them off with Iron Hands on the following turn. Power Jump goes off. Just don't be Spit F8. Alright, that's not Spit F8. And then meanwhile, Rotom yearly drops. Okay, that's still fine. Because Iron Hand should be positioned well at this point. I think we can pick off the Annihilate this turn. I feel confident. I'm gonna go for Protect on Heatran, and I'm gonna go for Drain Punch on Iron Hands. I'm gonna need to just kind of hope. Let's see. So we are burned. Void +2. Wild Charge should hopefully pick this off. We're gonna go for Protect and Wild Charge. I need the Protect to go off though. After this turn, it can kind of just be whatever, but I need this Protect to go off at minimum. Because otherwise I don't have great positioning in the back line. Like I can maybe win this depending on that 4th Mon, if I just at least get this Protect off. Even with the Paralyzed Heatran, I should be fine. Because Burning Jealousy should do enough to the rest of the remaining Mons. They're gonna go for Protect. Oh, fuck. That means I'll need a double Protect on Heatran, which isn't great. Okay. Weirdly enough, that might be a benefit. That depends on if we take the Thunderbolt or not. We don't take the Thunderbolt? Okay. And that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Fuck. Okay. So Gastrodon, Rotom, Frost lead. What's my line into that? Because Sinistcha cannot fucking lead safe into that. I think Iron Hands might be my line into that. Like, I kind of need to lead something that's going to put on so much offensive pressure that they can't successfully trick into me. I'm just going to Wild Charge and see if I can kill the hands. The 8. I think they're just going to Rage Fist and kill me. And Rage Fist should just pick me off. That should be fine. Okay. They're gonna go for Blizzard, so they do have Blizzard left. That's fine. So we've gotten some good moveset information on their team at least. So that should be fine. We at least know a lot about their mons, if nothing else, which is good. We did lose game 1, which is not great. That's not a great start, because I'm already not huge in this matchup now. With the mons. We couldn't even reveal a 4th either, which isn't great. Okay. So game number 2. Started off with Jugulis Tinglu. That was a mistake. Leading off with Tinglu was not a good call, I think. There should be a Monika can lead off with. Let's see. So Rotom Frost versus Iron Jugulis. Can I kill with Focus Blast? Depending on the set, I might be able to kill with Focus Blast. I might need to just bank on killing with Focus Blast. I mean, Focus Blast does a lot of damage at least, and that plus Dark Pulse should pick off even like a bulky Rotom. So even if it is like a bulky Scarf set, that should be fine. I think it is probably a bulky Scarf set. I could go with Glaceon actually. Glaceon might be a good lead there. Like I feel like if I lead off with Glaceon and yeah, so Glaceon Heatran might actually be my call. So Gastron, I guess the question is, do we kill Gastron with Tiachi? Let's see. We wouldn't kill Glaceon with Tiachi. I think I'd go with it anyway. Yeah, I think... Okay. Which does more? Heatran or... Heatran or Jugulis to Rotom Frost? It's Jugulis. Okay, I need to go with Jugulis lead. I feel like Jugulis lead at least puts on more pressure immediately with this. I think I go with Heatran for sure. And then I think the last mon is probably still Iron Hands. They didn't bring Chiyu. And even if they did bring Chiyu, I still do have Heatran, which is fine into this team. I feel like this is the line. This might be the game-losing line right here. Which is super unfortunate if it is. But I can't lie, I don't really see another out. But Glaceon might be my hero. Frankly, if they lead Ape, I might be kind of fucked. But it's gonna be something I kind of need to bank on. Chiyu Hatterene. Okay. That might have been the worst lead I could have possibly seen. Fuck. Chiyu versus Iron Jugulis. Focus Blast does not kill. We can go right into Heatran, to be fair. Heatran is a great switch into this. And I can just go for Focus Blast, and I kind of just need to hope I crit Chiyu, I'm gonna be honest. A crit into Chiyu would kill. I can technically hope for that. Hatterene is probably gonna go for Trick Room here too, and I feel like that's a good chance of being a room service Chiyu, which is fine. Okay. Where to go hard into Heatran? It was a great adaptation from Cherry, by the way. Amazing adaptation. They're gonna go for Protect. They have Protect. That means they're not choiced. And then what is this gonna go for? Trick Room. That's fine. Heatran does take advantage of this combination pretty well. We're gonna go for... For now, I'm gonna go for the Power Gem right into Chiyu. And I'm gonna go for the... I think unfortunately I just need to let this mon go down because I need the free into Iron Hands. Yeah, I need the free into Iron Hands. We need to just dual target Chiyu. They're gonna go for Psychic. That's fine. They probably anticipated the Tera Fairy. Unfortunately, they don't get the Tera Fairy. They're gonna go for Overheat. Okay. So they're slow. They're slow fucking Chiyu. Which is fine. Okay. Because they're slower than my Heatran. That's fine. And then a Jetpack. That's fine. They have Gastron. That's okay. I can make this work. I can maybe make this work. We're gonna go back into Glaceon here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go straight for the... So my play is definitely to not Tera just yet. Instead, I need to go for the Freeze Dry right in the Gastrodon. Just see if I can get damage off on it. If they switch, that's fine. We've lost Jugulis already, which isn't great. They're gonna withdraw Gastrodon. Okay. I don't think I super had a luxury to not play around that though. They're gonna go into Chew. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. They're gonna go for... What are they gonna go for with Hatterene? Do you know they have Psychic and Trick Room? They're gonna go for Psychic and Glaceon. That's fine. Okay. We're gonna still get some good damage with Freeze Dry, to be fair. And this Power Gem, meanwhile, should do some okay damage. We are gonna pop Tera Fairy here. I do need to go for Protect. I need the Glaceon still around, frankly. They are gonna stay in. Okay, that's fine. So I need to kill the Chew like this turn. Okay. So with the Tera Fairy, I mean, we do sponge like any hit this wants to go for, which is good. Even like a Dark Pulse shouldn't do a lot of damage. They're gonna go for Gleam anyway, and that's fine. Each turn should take that, and that should probably proc us into Citrus, thankfully. Which is good for taking the Chew hits, which should be very easily taken at this point. And then even if it goes for my Glaceon, that's kind of fine. They're gonna go for Dark Pulse into Glaceon. That's okay. I'm very okay with that. This Power Gem should hopefully deal a lot of damage to Chew. Okay. I'm gonna go for Tera Blast into Chew. And then, I don't know if I'd rather switch in Iron Hands or not. I don't think I can comfortably switch in Iron Hands. I think I need to let him on go down. What's the Protect turns, the Trick Room turns looking like? One turn to Trick Room, okay. So then yeah, I think I just go for the Freeze Dry into Hatterene, just anticipating a double here. Heatran and Iron Hands might still be able to pull it through, but I can't really... I mean, if I can get the damage off, that would be great. Freeze Dry goes off, okay, it is slower. That's good damage at least. Dark Pulse does go off into my Glaceon, that's fine. I can take that. Iron Hands might still be able to pull us off, but it's gonna be fucking rough. Chew will definitely die to this hit at the very least though, which is good. Alright. Chew at least died. So they have Gastrodon, Hatterene for sure. Alright. And then we have Iron Hands. We have fucking Iron Hands. Alright. Be lying if I said I thought this was a good position. But if anything can do it, it's fucking Iron Hands. If anything can get us to game 3, it's gonna be Iron Hands. I really wish that I committed to the spikes game 1. I think if I got the spikes and then switched out Tinglu, I think I could have played a much better game. Gastrodon comes in. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I need to go for Tera Fairy into Gastrodon here. Then I need to get a Detect off. Well, no, I need to get a Wild Charge off into the Hatterene. Tera Blast is gonna go off. This should deal some good damage. I think there's a world where Hatterene just goes for Trick Room and tries to snowball that way, which is good, because if they do, I can maybe win this. Earth Power goes off. Alright, Hatterene, don't go for an attack. Okay, so Hatterene did go for Trick Room here. That's perfect. Because that means the Cherry did not watch the preview from last time. It's the only way that I'm able to win this game. Okay, thank fuck. So Cherry doesn't know my speed tier. That's good. That's really good. So, how do I pull this through though? I need to Tera Blast the Gastrodon, and I need to Wild Charge the Hatterene. If Gastrodon goes for Protect, that works out really well for me. Otherwise, I don't have an out. This frankly was the only way I can make this work though. I should have Swords Dance actually and tried to Drain Punch the Gastrodon. But it is what it is. That would have been the smarter play actually. That would have been substantially smarter play. Because Hatterene would not have been a huge threat to me. Okay. I just hope the Gastrodon doesn't Earth Power me. They Earth Power the Heatran. They kill though. Okay, fuck. Then this isn't winnable, I don't think. They would, for context, their last Mon would literally need to be Rotom, I think, for me to have any chance here. Otherwise, I do think that I lose this game. If I click Protect on Heatran, I could have maybe won, but at the same time, though, yeah, the last one's 8. If I can crit Gastrodon, I might still have an out here. Maybe go for Protect. Fuck off. So Cherry's play is actually always to never Tera. And Cherry does actually win the game doing that. Because going for Tera means that I can Wild Charge into that, and that's never good. Cherry goes for Bulk Up. Okay, fuck, yeah. If I click Drain Punch, if I click Sword Stance, I can maybe win, but at the same time, though, I couldn't risk letting Gastrodon just free Earth Power. I do need to crit. I kind of need to crit, and then I need to hope that I can crit Ape. That's the only way I get the game 3, frankly. Which isn't super great. That's not great. Yeah, Ape just kind of ransacks. I'm annoyed I made my team worse than Ape, but it is what it is. Yeah, I can't beat this. I don't think I can beat this. Ape is objectively a dumb Terramon, but I can't act like I don't have a million dumb Terramons on my team, to be fair. I've literally had 4 different dumb Terramons all season that were objectively dumb, so I don't think I really have a right to complain about Annihilate of all things. Okay. Yeah, so if I clicked Sword Stance, I might have had a chance here. Because I could have at least had a better chance to kill Ape with a crit. I don't even think a crit kills Ape, frankly. And I'm pretty sure that Trick Room ends in like what, 1 turn? Yeah, it ends in 1 turn. Does Wild Charge crit kill? Iron Hands. So Wild Charge crit does not kill. +2 crit does though. We're gonna go for Sword Stance, anticipating Protect here. Because I need... Okay, nope, Cherry's just going for the attack, and Cherry wins the game. Crit would have never killed for the record. Crit peaked at like 70. So this was my only out, was hoping that, yeah, that Cherry click Protect. Because I could have maybe taken that hit. It does look like Cherry was a very defensive spread. Even still, even versus no HP, I never killed that. Good game to Cherry. Congratulations on finals. Hopefully you can kill it. If you guys enjoyed this and want to see more content like this, of course, like and subscribe for more. This is our last MDA upload, unfortunately. There's not like a round 3 bracket. Even if there is, I'm gonna be honest, I just don't think I have the time to prep for a round 3 bracket this last second if Incog is just telling me by the time this upload goes up. But regardless though, it was a very fun season overall, and I hope you guys enjoyed the MDA content. We'll be probably back in the Teal Mask, not the Teal Mask, the Indigo Disc DLC with some more. If you guys want to become channel members as well, we did some live builders for all of the channel members during the season, and it's a fun opportunity for you guys to get to stay tuned on the insight on the deeper building. Our current channel members are Zeke Zero, Mia, Rao Sakura, Obo, Johannes Beat, Double, Endless Gadgets, Ben Pembe, Josh K Ultra Player, Incog, and Vincent Wee. Your guys' support, of course, is greatly appreciated. With that said, I'll see you guys in Friday's video for another just Regulation E upload. Until then, peace out, guys.